All right, guys. Okay, so I'm pretty excited here to show you a test that I did using the new Kraken live drive system. This is the Driving Emulator, and you can see this right here, live drive. This will do two different ways of CTR. Okay, so you can put in keywords or no keywords. If you put in a keyword, it'll search out the GMB. It'll search out for the location. By keyword, find the GMB, click on it, create driving directions, and then drive from wherever you set up your point of origin to your destination. So I wanted to do a complete, picked randomly, completely random pick of the draw here. Let's just say it this way. Okay, so someone that is not a client of mine, I've never talked to them, I've never seen them before. I just randomly picked this person from the middle of horrible rankings and wanted to see, okay, what will a couple of live drives do to this person, to their ranking? Where will it take them? Okay, so I went up to Google Incognito, and we're going to do an Incognito search here. So I'm going to pull up Incognito, and I typed in DUI Attorney, Orlando, Florida, okay? Now you know that this is a killer niche, absolutely killer niche. Trying to rank your GMB for this keyword, for this key term, this is crazy. This is a ton of money for this key term, right in the middle of Orlando, Florida. So if we go down here on businesses, click on more businesses, this is where all the GMBs are located, of course. And I started doing a search here. So when I went down, I found this person, just randomly picked them. They were number 78. So they were on page 7, way down at the bottom, number 78 for DUI Attorney, Orlando, Florida. Now the name of this attorney is Frost Law. Okay, so we're going to scroll down here. And first off, before we do that, let me pull up here and I'll show you what my screenshot looked like here. Now you can see I did this at 7:40 p.m. Actually, it's only 8:11 p.m. here, so I'm almost within a exact 2-day, 48-hour period. So I'm a little over 48 hours since I did this search. So 7:40 p.m. on March 12th, 2024. You can see right here, DUI Attorney, showing results 61 through 80. He's number 79 right here, Frost Law. Okay? You can see his GMB, boom, we got the arrow. This was Incognito Search. So after I did this, I picked them out right down here at the bottom. I thought, okay, Frost Law, DUI Attorney, has a good 5-star rating, 37 reviews, been in business 5 years, pretty new lawyer, so he looks like a younger lawyer guy here. DUIs, reckless driving, right down here, Winter Park, Florida address. Okay, so I went up to my live drives, and you can see right here when I did this. So we'll scroll down, and you can see DUI Attorney. Okay, so I'm going to scroll this over. Okay, March 13th was the last one. March 12th, March 12th, March 12th, March 12th, March 12th. Okay, so right here, Winter Park. So 2250, the Lee Road. So let's go over and we'll do, okay, March 11th, 12th. All right. Let's go back over. There we go. DUI Attorney Orlando. So 4 of them were DUI Attorney Orlando, Florida. One was DUI Attorney Orlando. And that was the one that was done, I believe, yesterday. Okay, let's click on view here. It's not going to show me that because it's already completed it. Okay, that makes sense. Anyways, so you can see here, they were in very, very short distances. And I think I actually did take a screenshot here. Yeah, here we go. So here's one of the earlier screenshots I took. On the 12th here, you can see I had this direction coming down from wherever it was driving, and you can see here on the live drive, the little icon, it just made a U-turn and it was going back to his business right here, and this was taken on the 12th. Okay, so that's great. So this is where that ranking was, number 78, and I just checked it incognito, and it's now number 48. Okay, number 48 for this with 5 live drives done with CTR. Now, no CTR campaigns, mind you. Okay, so no CTR campaigns at all. But you can see it searched by the keyword here for these live drives, typed it in by keyword, linked it up to the GMB, and then it created the driving directions, and then it drove to the location from all these locations on Lee Road. I wasn't really inventive, right? I didn't go out and set up additional locations. I made them all on the same street within a 5-mile radius, and that shot it up just like that. Now, what I did is I went over and I checked, just to double check here. I asked Lee right here, Lee Vance. She lives down in Florida, near the location. So I said, hey, Lee, can you go check this out? And can you do a search for me, DUI Attorney? You can see I just did this a few minutes ago. And Lee was like, sure, not a problem. That was at 7:48. Take a look here, Lee. Okay, search for DUI Attorney, looking for Frost. For me, it's showing number 48 because I'm up in Virginia. She's showing number 48 as well. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, so I'm really, really stoked by this. That's amazing results. 5 drives sent out. Now, I got to tell you, on the 12th, when I initially did this, and of course that other drive went in on the 13th, and that may have been, well, that was 1:38 p.m. Okay, so anyways, on the 12th, on the 13th, I checked my ranking, and it went from number 78 down to like number 92. I was like, oh man, I blew his ranking out. It went down to number 92 from 79. I was like, that really sucks. And then, tonight I just wanted to check it, so I pulled it up. Again, no other live drives. Looked pretty inconsistent to all of a sudden get 5 live drives. But regardless, those 5 live drives ranked him up to number 48 now. And it's going to be really interesting to see where those additional rankings are going to be going. And the live drive is just working marvelously here. Alright, so just want to show you this real quick. I went over to Facebook and logged in, checked out on the Platinum group here. And you can see right here, David Hudson said, I've seen on average a 30% lift in GMB position after running just 2 to 3 daily drives from within 5 miles of the business during opening hours. Now, remember I said I did it within 5 miles of the business, 5 drives within 5 miles. And it absolutely ranked it. Now, David is UK based, so even better. Ranking over in the UK, it's ranking in the US, we're ranking everywhere. It's doing great, really, really great stuff. Now, Daryl here, Daryl's up in Canada, and there was a little issue where people had to clear out their cache after we released an update. But you can see here, Daryl said, okay, if you're not using Kraken or this new feature, get on it. 3 live drives and a special Kraken recipe using low-level daily visits. Very tough niche. AC installation in Florida, 3 weeks apart. And here is what he showed for this. 3 weeks apart, February 18th, March 12th. This is before he started doing live drives, and now look where his rankings are after doing live drives. So this is ranking crazy. Super, super crazy, which is awesome. It's very exciting to see rankings like that happening. So just wanted to share that with you. I wanted to show this. This is an amazing tool, and if you're not using it, you definitely need to get it. We have an update coming out this coming Tuesday, I believe. Hopefully the programmers will get it out on time. And basically what I'm going to be doing is I'm adding in a 3rd destination, and I'm adding in time pauses. The ability to do time pauses, a 3rd destination, the stop button. I'm adding in walking ability, so you can have it do walking, walking directions. And the other thing is going to be that it's going to do a click to call on the phone number on the GMB. So the 3rd destination is going to be an interesting one. What I'm thinking about doing is having it to where you could set up your competitor, and it starts the GMB, and it starts driving to your competitor, and then stops, and then the 3rd destination is yours. And instead of going to your competitor's business, it then stops and it drives directly to yours. or it goes to the competitors, stays there for 2 minutes. You tell it stay 2 minutes, and then it drives from the competitors to your GMB. Another thing that you could do is you could have it drive to your GMB, stay on your GMB for 30 minutes, make it look like an appointment was done, something was fixed, something happened, and then after 30 minutes, drive back to your original destination. So won't that be really neat? There's going to be some really neat options here. Think about this. You could send it from your origin, could be from the business, and your destination could be your home, your client's home. To make it look like, okay, you set up a drive 2 days ago from this particular property, randomly picked, or it could be a customer's house that you've done work at before, and you send it to your GMB. It waits there for 25 minutes, maybe 40 minutes, whatever. And then 2 days later, you send it from the GMB back to that home, and maybe it stays there for an hour. So it looks like, okay, they drove to the GMB, they set up a job. 2 days later, you do the job. So there is going to be some really, really neat things that we're adding in here. And of course, we're always making our tool better. We're always improving it. So be sure to go down below, pick up the Kraken, get Live Drive, and start ranking your properties. And like I said, this is a super simple tool to use. And this is using CTR with driving emulation, right? So using mobile phones in your local areas. It is so darn simple to set up. Like, we'll do a setup here real quick. Let's do deck, okay? Deck repair. Origin, let's say we do McDonald's. Holy moly, down in Bilton. Okay, destination. Let's say we do this by East Lee Street Highway, Warrenton. Okay, we'll calculate route. Boom, there we go, from Biltonia all the way up to Warrenton. And it'd be very simple. Just click on Live Drive and it starts driving it. Now I'll tell you down here on driving directions, it's going to be 14 minutes. Arrival is about 8:38 p.m. And it goes down through all the steps here. It would save the information over here, and then it would start doing the drive. And you can do multiple drives at the same time. So you're going to have doing multiple drives to all your different client places whenever you want to. All right, guys, go down below, pick up Kraken. This is an amazing tool, and like I said, I did not do any additional CTR for this. All I used was Live Drive, and all I sent in were 5 drives. And this is amazing. So if you're trying to rank, or if you're trying to get your GMB ranking and you're struggling, try out Live Drive. I just did this down in the hardest frickin' niche in the world. DUI Attorney, Orlando, Florida. Not even my client. And I moved that guy up a ton of listings. From number 79 all the way up to number 48 in 2 days. That is unheard of for this type of ranking, especially for a GMB. All right, thanks a lot. See you later.